This is a tough business, the entertainment business.
When it rains, it pours, y'all.
I feel like I need to get out and blossom.
I think you guys deserve to meet Misty and Jess Swillings as well. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Misty, Misty with an E, otherwise spelled M-I-S-T-E. And I was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts, but I have lived in the East Coast and the West Coast, mostly grew up in California. And I am now residing in Texas by way of California and Hawaii. I first have come upon Bryce when he asked me to be a guest blogger on his blog. And I gladly accepted, and we have been great friends now for, I would say, 4 or 5 years. That is my first communication with Bryce. It has been a wonderful partnership.
My name is Jess. Jessica. Miss Swillens if you're nasty. I'm from Heidelberg, Germany. Yes, I'm an American that was born and raised in another country. We're called expatriate kids or expat kids. My connection to the Bryce Cameron show is I was connected through a mutual friend on Facebook. Said, hit up Bryce Cameron. He might have some things for you to do. I was first a guest, and I performed one of my original songs. And then I was asked to host Epic All-Star Game Night with the Bryce Cameron show, and it's just been lovely since then. People are out here for a whole lot of motives and a whole lot of reasons, and I'm one of those people that you don't ever have to question. I'm that rider that friend, that loved one, whatever capacity it is, whether you're important to me, I'll hold you down through some tough stuff. Whether I get anything out of it or not, because I want to see you do good. I'm an entrepreneur. My businesses are growing. I might have tough days, but I'm not suffering or begging anybody for anything. And I've been where I've had to beg people for something, and I'm very proud that I no longer have to. And it's all on me. I might tell you a little bit more about what I'm going through later, but right now it's just believing in me. Nobody broke me. I broke myself, and I'm getting through it, and I'm fixing it one day at a time.
I'm doing so much better today. I've been kind of a funk, feeling low, and Bob and I went out for a Valentine's Day dinner last night. We went and got Rocky's Burgers, which is one of my favorite places here because it's the most American food that I can find. I'm struggling with the Korean cuisine, but I'm still going to try it. I'm still going to give it a shot. I wanted to reveal a few secrets of mine. I'm a recovering alcoholic and I have 19 months sober, and it's been a real struggle lately with all the loneliness I've been feeling, not being able to really meet new friends or get out much, but I'm still staying strong. My husband really helps me. He keeps me motivated and keeps me strong, as well as some friends that I reach out to back at home. And the other thing I wanted to reveal is that I had weight loss surgery 6 years ago. I used to weigh 330 pounds. I gained it back from drinking. I lost 160 pounds, and then from drinking I gained about 60 of it back. And it was a real struggle. And then when I quit drinking, I started working on it again and lost almost all of it. But then since I've come here, I've gained a little bit back. But I wanted to say how important it is to have really good self-image regardless of what your weight is, because I didn't. I wasn't in a good place when I decided to go under the knife and get surgery. That was an extreme measure. Now I just try for 90% of the time to, do the best I can. But, and I'm an advocate of weight loss surgery. I feel like if you are like pre-diabetic and you have heart conditions and you have multiple health issues, weight loss surgery can help, ease a lot of those illnesses, if not cure a lot of them, which is amazing. So those are my 2 big secrets. I'm an alcoholic and I had weight loss surgery.
I believe what separates me personally is my name. I mean, Misty. There ain't no very very few Misties with an E. You know what I'm saying? But really, seriously, I think the aspect that I'm Black Cape Verdean separates me from other people. I also think that I am I feel unique individual and woman. You won't find many people that were a former athlete, Olympic bound athlete and a martial artist at the same time and scrapbooking and or are writers. I mean, who does all that in one person? And my husband just sent me a little message that said, I got 5 accents. What he's trying to say is, in a nice way, he's trying to say I got all these different personalities and everything. And have a different way of communicating with my dad when he was alive. And I had a different way that I communicate and talk at work, and different way when I talk to my kids, different way when I talk to him, All in one personality, though. All in one personality.
I was very sick. Like, y'all thought the last video I was sick. No, I was laid out, like, all day today. Like, I slept till, like, 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to the park to try to move my body around, but I was just out of it. I'm a lot better now, Kind of got my blood pumping, and I went to, take a shower and take some medicine, like, double dose.
I feel like every day these days is a good day. Like, it's so good. Like, I'm in such a great place mentally, physically, spiritually. I think like that's such a key to success. And I think that's why like the Yellow Pages book that I'm coming out with is so important, because this book is all about how I was in these dark conflicts and I was in these dark mental periods, and physically was at my worst and spiritually was at my worst. But then through stuff like changing my diet and changing my exercise regime, and then doing meditation and mindfulness, and then CBT and like one-on-one conversations with a neutral third party, like it's eye-opening. Like, honestly, like it's astounding how drastic of a turnaround that it is, to be honest. Like, it's insane, and I'm just loving it. And I think that this book that I'm coming out with is going to help people not only understand my journey, but like use it as an effective tool with their own journeys, and hopefully it can honestly change like a few lives. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
One thing I was thinking about too, I'm sorry, is that, given my age, they're just like, like, let's just say as an example, I can pump out an easy 20. It might be a little rough, but I could pump out 20 push-ups. Easy, pretty easy. I'm going to be huffing at the little end there a little bit. But who does this? How many over 50-year-old women do you know that can, and I'm not even putting my knees on the ground. You know what I'm saying? How many women over 50 can run an 8-minute mile? I just feel I'm very unique. And I think I look at things from a different perspective. That's everything.
Something I work on every day is loving myself more and more and being more positive and spreading that to my friends and to people I know. I feel like if I can help anybody, just one person, through my life experiences, then I'm doing something right. I'm doing what God had planned for me when He saved me that day on July 7th. He spoke to me. I should have been dead after drinking a liter of vodka, but God woke me up that next morning. He woke me up and I was alive. And He's got a plan for me. And I really believe it's for me to be as human as possible, on the best level, reaching out and helping others through my experiences. It builds my self-esteem. It helps me build my character and feel better about myself. So I hope if you guys take anything from this, it's just to be kind to other people, and the person you need to be the kindest to is yourself, and love yourself.
It's Valentine's Day. I really missed my ex. I can't even lie. I missed my ex. I told him, let's hang out. We hung out for a little bit. It wasn't even that long, but I guess it was cool. But he just, I don't know. It just didn't seem the same, I felt like I was getting a lecture the entire time. Like, I was getting irritated. I was so out of it, and I was so out of it, but still, I was just like, bro, why? Like, why start up stuff? Why can't we just hang out? And it didn't turn out that way. Like, I was mad as fuck. It felt like a whole lecture, and that bothered me. That right there was telling me, like, look, it's over, bitch. Like, get over it. It is what it is. I do love him. I mean, I felt like I was really in my strongest state of mind, I would say. I would say I'm in my strongest moments, kind of, but still kind of iffy about, you know, if I was to be around him and whatever, you know. I don't know, it's not the same anymore. I guess that's it, you know.